Howdy friends, it's your pal Amy. Stoicism is a very practical philosophy in that it's easy to apply to your life and judge its effects. Sometimes, however, it may be difficult finding specific ways to apply it. In this video, we'll be taking some ideas from Stoicism and converting them into specific acts one can do to practice Stoicism. And don't worry if you don't know all there is to know about Stoicism, we'll be using quotes from Stoic authors to base these practices. So here are 4 different actions you could do to put Stoicism into practice. Let's kick this off with number 4, taking cold showers. Now hold up. I know this tip sounds like some basic, boring self-improvement tip you'll find on YouTube, but I'm going to ground this in Stoic philosophy. So in Marcus Aurelius' Meditations, he opens book 2 with the following, quote, "Begin the morning by saying to yourself, I shall meet with the busybody, the ungrateful, the arrogant, deceitful, envious, unsocial. I can neither be injured by any of them, for no one can fix on me what is ugly. Nor can I be angry with my kinsman, nor hate him." So this quote is talking about encountering antagonistic people in life and assuring yourself that they can't harm you and you can get through whatever they throw at you. Now you could start your morning like this, wake up, think about how Kevin at work annoys you by talking way too much about Harry Potter, and then you can assure yourself that you get past his ramblings. But I don't know how effective you think this would be in preparing yourself to encounter these situations. Here's where cold showers come in. So Aurelius' quote can be interpreted as acknowledging unpleasant things in the world, but assuring yourself that you get through it. I feel as if cold showers embody this idea. Think about it. Cold showers aren't pleasant, let's not beat around the bush here, and usually you take showers at the start of your day, at least I hope you all do, and yet you can get through them. It's going to be extremely uncomfortable, but what better way to start your day as a Stoic than to expose yourself to this uncomfortable scenario and persevere. Now number 3 and number 2 work off this golden quote from Epictetus that I've used a lot, coming from his Enchiridion. Some things are in our control and others not. Things in our control are opinion, pursuit, desire, aversion, and in a word, whatever are our own actions. Things not in our control are body, property, reputation, command, and in one word, whatever are not our own actions. Using this quote, number 3 is to limit your social media involvement. I need y'all to be honest with me. Why do you use social media? It's not solely to keep in contact with friends and family, because you could just do that through text messaging and such. Rather, with social media, you're presenting information about yourself through posts and pictures in order to build a reputation for yourself. Now some of y'all might object, saying, hey, I don't care about my reputation when I post pictures from my life. I'm just showing people who I am without any concern for their thoughts on me. Really? Really? You're gonna tell me it's authentic to only post about the fun parts of your life when 98% of your life is mundane, boring stuff like scrolling on your phone? Let's be honest here. There is an element at the very least of social media being a platform concerned with reputation building. You could choose what to post, what images to make of yourself. You could apply filters, edits, only use good photos, exclude bad photos, etc. And as Epictetus said, reputation is not in our control. I mean, how many examples do we gotta see on the internet of something being interpreted differently than the author's intent? Makes me think of all those posts that people think are badass but just come off as cringy. Not only that, assuming your posts are interpreted correctly, so what? That reputation is pretty artificial. Someone's just bored on their phone, saw your post, liked it, then moved on. So what? And that's not even touching the fact that there's all these people on social media all striving after reputation building, and it can be depressing seeing others more successful than you. I know, it's kinda hypocritical for a YouTuber to tell you to limit your social media activity, but I'm trying to eventually make a living doing this so I don't have to work at Disney World dressed up as Stitch in 90-degree weather and have some mom threaten to murder me for not doing Fortnite dances with her family. So subscribe so that doesn't have to happen. Number 2 is to limit your political involvement. Now this one is gonna piss some people off because people are really political nowadays. You got your tribe and the other side sucks, and you go through a range of emotions as a result of some very powerful people who don't even know who you are. Again, remembering the Epictetus quote, whatever are not our own actions are out of our control. Unfortunately, unless you're a big-time influential person or an elected official or have a bunch of money, the chances of you changing the world are realistically low. And hey, even if you do have that power in this world, there's other people with power with different goals, and it's not a guarantee that your will be accurately carried out in the world. The unpredictable nature of the future as well as unintended consequences play a role in this regard. And yet, despite the lack of control we have in this world, we find ourselves invested in the political games that are being played. We identify who we like, who we dislike, what we want to happen, what we don't want to happen, and we get emotionally invested in these games. And eventually things will not go our way, and subsequent anger or sorrow will follow. But these emotions are resulting from things which we had no power over in the first place, according to Epictetus. They were inevitable regardless of your intervention. Taking a break from the political world may mean that you can't smile when the other side loses, but you are also relieved of the mental anguish when things don't go your way. Remember, the Epicureans were after similar goals as the Stoics, and they were very much against getting involved in public life. Speaking of which, number 1 is meditation. The Stoics and the Epicureans were interested in ataraxia, which can roughly be translated to mean mental tranquility. Not necessarily happiness, but a freedom from negative emotions. Hopefully with this in mind you see what I'm getting at with meditation. Now obviously there are many different types of meditation, so I'd recommend you do your own research before starting if it's all new to you. But most meditation, as I understand it, does get you towards that ataraxia state. Breathing meditation is super powerful, but I personally like Taoist meditation, so go check out this video to learn more. So meditation hopefully will help you calm those negative emotions, thus leading you towards ataraxia. Well, those are 4 different ways to specifically put Stoicism into practice. Good luck actually following through though, I mean, cold showers are rough. Do your pal Amy a solid and hit the subscribe button to stay up to date for more philosophy content, and I'll talk to y'all next time.